What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below, because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment anything in the comments section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. It is Friday, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's Friday. When you get in the zone of DFS, sometimes you can forget what day it is. But yeah, it is Friday. So you guys are about to get off for the weekend, unless you work on the weekends as well. And then I am sorry, but it is almost the weekend, and we have started back after this All-Star break on fire. As you guys know, I have started providing for NHL as well. We have yet to lose NHL. We are going for number 4 in a row for NHL for hockey. Yeah, it's been light work. Pretty easy. I've been loving NHL. I don't know why I haven't been doing it all season, but it is what it is. I am doing it now. So NHL is at Greenlight DFS. NBA has not lost yet after All Star break, so that's good. And so really excited for how we're starting back up, man. So super excited. We got a lot of stacking up to do for MLB that is coming soon too. So we have a lot coming up, man. It's a great life. All right, so as you guys know, I'm about to put my core 5 guys in here. We're going to talk about my 5 guys, and then we're going to go to Fanduel and Yahoo. As normal, this is the Greenlight Optimizer at greenlightdfs.com that I am using for this. By the way, multiple people came to me on Takedown Watch yesterday. Not sure exactly how they ended up, but the optimizer was all over the big players yesterday. So congratulations to everybody who used the optimizer and had a big win yesterday. That was awesome. We did end up cashing as well at Greenlight DFS. So let's just keep it going. Let's get it. Starting off first, I'm going to start off with my boy Joel Embiid. He did not play yesterday. Okay, that means he's fresh here. He did not play yesterday. Now he gets to go against Washington, who struggles so bad versus bigs. This is my favorite spend up of the day right here, Joel Embiid. All right, with him being fresh and not playing yesterday, coming in here with this matchup against Washington, I love Joel Embiid here. And you know he's got to have some type of animosity about not being able to play in the All-Star game and stuff like that. So maybe he just comes out and just goes off. I love Embiid here. I don't see how Washington doesn't have a possible player to contain him at all. It's damn sure not going to be Wagner. It's not going to be Robin Lopez. It's not going to be Alex Len. None of them can hang with Joel Embiid. It's going to be a huge mismatch the entire game, and I think they're just going to feed him down low, and he's going to eat all game long. And there's a plethora. I don't say that word much, but a plethora. I can't spell it, but I'll say it. Plethora of value today. All right, there's some good value, and they're going to be in our high five as well. So let's go ahead and talk about some of those. And what I mean, the reason I'm bringing that up is because it makes it kind of easy to spend up for an MB today. All right, let's see. Optimizer, who we got? We got Kevin Porter Jr. and Kenyon Martin. Those are the first go-to guys that you got to go to, and then I'll talk about the other ones. Starting off, Kevin Porter Jr. As we know his situation, he had an out, but he's had some off-the-court issues. All right, this is a talented ball player, plain and simple. When he has gotten minutes his entire career so far, he has showed up. All right, but he's had some off-the-court issues that has held him back. Now, if he can keep that in check off the court, he's got a bright future. This is a solid ball player right here. All right. Now, he had his first start for Houston yesterday. I believe he played over 30 minutes. Let me see. He played 29 minutes, dropped 42 Draftkings points yesterday against Sacramento. Great matchup. This Utah matchup is not as good, obviously. But for a player like Kevin Porter Jr., as of right now recording this, John Wall's doubtful. Oladipo's doubtful. Eric Gordon's out or doubtful. They're going to be missing guards here. And Kevin Porter just came out firing. Hopefully he uses this as a get-right situation here in Houston. So Kevin Porter Jr., love him at 3-2, especially if Wall and them, no matter what. All right, I don't want to say, oh, just play Kevin Porter Jr. if John Wall is out or whatever, because John Wall could possibly play. So I like Kevin Porter Jr. regardless. All right, now let's talk about Kenyon Martin. This Houston squad is thin right now, okay? And plain and simple, Kenyon Martin played 32 minutes yesterday, so more minutes than Kevin Porter Jr. He's going to play some solid minutes here against Utah. I love Kenyon Martin and Kevin Porter Jr. as value plays on this slate. Kenyon Martin's only 3K, Kevin Porter Jr. is 3-2. And here's the deal. Utah's going to blow the brakes off of Houston. All right, right now Vegas has it a 17-point spread. Guys like Kevin Porter Jr. and Kenyon Martin are blowout proof. Okay, they're going to play a ton of minutes against the bench of Utah, which the bench of Utah is still great, but, you know, You get what I'm saying? It's a little bit easier. So expect Kevin Porter Jr. and Kenyon Martin to hit value pretty damn easily. All right. I mean, I think 20 is their floors here. All right. So there's two very good value plays off the bat. Now we got DeMar DeRozan and Lamarcus Aldridge off for San Antonio. You know what that does? That puts me on DeJounte Murray 100%. Love DeJounte Murray anytime DeRozan's off the floor. The dude's an absolute beast. He gets to go against Orlando, who has struggled versus guards in general. So DeJounte Murray is a fantastic option. And Derek White is my final spot. Derek White is going to be a fantastic play with no DeMar DeRozan. Now, if you want to go lower owned, as you can see, the Greenlight Optimizer is taking Patty Mills over Derek White. I believe to try to get some lower ownership here. All right, to have play the ownership, the leverage play. All right. Well, a lot of people are probably going to go Derek White, and I am personally going to stay Derek White for cash games as well with no DeMar DeRozan. Patty Mills is a sleeper here at 4.5, 400. Is it 4? Yeah, $400 less than Derek White. That's a sleeper play for GPP. As you can see, Greenlight Optimizer has Patty Mills projected over Derek White because the Greenlight Optimizer focuses on being different where it makes sense and, taking that lower owned play. So Patty Mills is a solid GPP pivot off of Derek White, but for cash games, we're going to stick with Derek White with no DeMar DeRozan. Really love him here. Mike Conley at 6'4" is popping as a value play. Let's talk about the other guys. Other value that's popping right now. Eric Bledsoe's pretty cheap at 5'8". That's just point guard. Let me go to all. Let's go over value before we switch over to Fanduel. Kelden Johnson, love him. All right. Now, he disappointed me the other day. I played him when Aldridge was ruled out, and I expected a big game. He only played 22 minutes, just like he did March 4th. March 4th, he played 22 minutes. March 10th, he played 22 minutes. That amount of minutes is disturbing to me because, I mean, he's a young dude. He should be playing solid minutes, and we know how it is with Pop. Like, sometimes he can play some just crazy minutes sometimes when you don't really know. Sometimes you can just be really surprised by his rotation. And Keldon Johnson playing 22 minutes is not great. I do expect that to raise. It's going to have to raise. And Keldon Johnson is a fantastic player. Remember, this is an Orlando squad that did give up over 51 to Gallinari a few games ago. Okay, so Keldon Johnson's in a solid spot here, especially with them missing DeRozan and Aldridge. Fire up some Keldon Johnson as a value play as well at 4.8. Rudy Gay. So as you can see, Greenlight Optimizer loves some San Antonio today. Sterling Brown at 4.5 really loves him over 25 projection. If Wall and Eric Gordon is out, I believe that the Greenlight Optimizer is expecting both of them out as of right now. So that's about it for the great value plays. Really love that. Let's talk. Let me see. What do they think about Lonnie Walker? That just popped in my head. Lonnie Walker's projected 24. His priced up at 4.4, so he's not like in the 3K range. But Lonnie Walker's somebody to consider in GPP as well. The Greenlight Optimizer damn sure likes Patty Mills more though for 100 more. All right. Let's go ahead and go FanDuel. Let me take out yesterday's. All right. Let's take out these guys. All right. So. On FanDuel. So, let's see. Let's check Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter is 4.9 over here. Wow, they priced him accurately. What about Kenyon Martin? 3.5. All right, love Kenyon Martin over here on FanDuel. I'll start with him. Kevin Porter's a little bit more of a hesitation because his price is up there. Let's see. Let's just trust in the Greenlight Optimizer. See what you got here, bud. All right. Kelly Olynyk at 4.5 if Bam Adebayo ends up missing. Let me briefly check on that real quick. Let me check Bam Adebayo real quick, see if he's missing again. If he is, I love Olynyk anytime he's out. I played Olynyk last night. Bam Adebayo. I don't think there's any news for today yet. I'm not seeing anything for today yet. Let me double check one more time. Oh, Bam Adebayo is out. So Bam Adebayo will miss this game. So Kelly Olynyk, love him. You can use him at 4.5. I don't know about taking up your center spot, which I hate. We'll go back to DraftKings and check prices over there. Patty Mills at 3.9. You know the Greenlight Optimizer loves him as a slick play today with DeMar DeRozan out. He's only 3.9. Keldon Johnson's 5.4. That's a solid option. I'm going to spend up and say Joel Embiid at center. Just because Kenyon Martin value at 3.5 feels pretty damn good too. Shooting guard, you know what? Let's do it, Greenlight Optimizer. Don't steer my people wrong, okay? And it hasn't yet. Patty Mills as like a GPP upside play over on Fanduel. Love him at 3.9 over here. He just is pretty damn cheap. How much is Derek White? Derek White's 5'4", so he's a little bit up there. Kelden Johnson was in that 5K range as well, I believe. Yeah, 5'4", so not great prices on those guys. But there's the core over here for FanDuel. Patty Mills, Kenyon Martin, and Joel Embiid. Over on Yahoo, let's clear these guys out. Over on Yahoo, let's see where the misprices come in. Oh, Kevin Porter's 10, Kenyon Martin's 10. We can automatically take our amazing value plays that we love. Because we have both of those guys, we might as well spend up for Joel Embiid, who is my favorite spend up on every single site. So there's those guys. Let's just take a look at all around value when it comes to Yahoo. Shake Milton is only 11. If Ben Simmons remains out, I believe he does remain out for a few more games or so. So Shake Milton is interesting here against Washington with him out at only 11. Definitely like that. Sterling Brown is also 10 for the value guards for Houston. Kelly Olynyk's only 14. Let's put him in. I like Kelly Olynyk with no Bam Adebayo at only 14. All right, so that's the core. Kevin Porter Jr., Kelly Olynyk, Kenyon Martin, and Joel Embiid. That is the core for over on Yahoo. Man, feeling good about this slate, man. Already, this slate is feeling fantastic. On Draftkings, DeJounte Murray, Kevin Porter, Kenyon Martin, Embiid, and Derek White, or Patty Mills for GPP if you decide to go that route to save some money. Or if in general, even in cash games, if you can get a major upgrade somewhere for that $400 difference, use it. All right. FanDuel. The core was Patty Mills, Kenyon Martin, and Joel Embiid. If you guys see a regular routine here, Kenyon Martin is a great play on every site. FanDuel, I don't love Kevin Porter as much as the other two sites, but Kevin Porter is a fantastic core play today for you to be playing. Kenyon Martin is a fantastic core play. Joel Embiid is my highest projected player on the slate, and because we have value options, that's the guy that I'll be spending up for the most. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check on Olynyk real quick. Kelly Olynyk's 5'7". He's still a value play. He's still under 6K. I mean, 36 for 6X if you round up to 6 against Chicago is doable. They did just play yesterday, but with Bam Adebayo out, man, Olynyk's been balling. So don't sleep on Olynyk either. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's get it. Sign up for that NHL as well while you're over there grabbing your NBA pass today. All right? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm out.